What's good, people? So, as you can see, based on when we left off yesterday, price did end up pulling back. There were three levels here, H4 levels. It touched all of them, and eventually it went and touched the final one. But still, there was no sell signal, so I couldn't enter any shorts. But as you can see, what happened is price pulled up all the way back up to this level, which was touched on Monday of this week, where I got the initial reversal. It came all the way back, tapped it again, and then there's this huge red bullish candle. Significant. Arguably, well, other than this candle right here, where I took a short on Tuesday and got out at break even because of this pullback, other than this big candle, there hasn't been a bigger candle, you know. So huge volatility came in. I just checked the news release. There wasn't even really a news release. I mean, at 4 o'clock there was this core PCE red folder news, but nobody cares about that really. And that happened at 4, which was this candle, this doji candle sort of thing. But then at 5 o'clock, all of a sudden, this huge influx of volatility came in just to flush down. So, unfortunately, wasn't able to capitalize. I was looking for shorts. I was hoping any of these levels would provide, but it was very, very bullish. And yeah, now it's basically around, well, it's almost 12 p.m. New York time. So I think the trading day is pretty much over for me, because I trade on like the hourly time frame. That's my entry time frame. I don't go on. Maybe if you went on a low time frame, like the 5 minute, 15 minute, maybe the 1 minute, you'd find opportunities to continue. But for me, I think the it's done. So no trading opportunities for me. I was hoping to capitalize on this short all the way to the value area low here. It may still proceed to go down. One thing I noticed about gold doesn't really care about Fridays, unlike forex pairs. Forex pairs, they like to on a Monday they would like dilly daddle, and then they will only really start moving on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, and then Fridays they like to dilly daddle as well. Creating on a Monday they'd like create the top wick, and then on Friday they like create the bottom part of the weekly wick, right, for the weekly candle. But with regards to gold, I've noticed it really doesn't care. Like a setup can really form like at like the last 2 hours of a Friday, and I used to like see that, and because I started trading forex before I moved on to gold, I used to always avoid those setups, even though they were clear as day. But the setup would form like 2 hours before closing on a Friday, and I'm like, that doesn't make any sense. But that's the forex background in me, right? But when it comes to gold, if you see a setup that forms like an hour to closing on a Friday, take that setup, because believe it or not, once the week rolls over and a new week comes on, like on the Monday the following week, that setup will start running, and then you'd wish you had gotten in on that setup that was so clear on a Friday. Because if you assume that maybe Monday will give you an ability to get in that trade, man, the way gold moves, man, you'll just be kicking yourself, saying, man, because gold really, really, when gold's ready to move, it moves. I'm talking thousands of pips. In a day, it can easily move 1,500 pips. Whereas in forex pairs, you move like, I don't know, 100, 150 pips in a day. So really, the amount of volatility that gold has, because of that, don't when you see an opportunity, take advantage of the opportunity, no matter where or when it presents itself. One of the reasons why I also like trading gold is because of the spread hours. It doesn't have that spread out. Even though there's a 1 hour break between market close and then market open. But that 1 hour close, there's no trading, there's no activity, there's no price movement. Unlike FX, in FX pairs, that spread hour market is moving. So if you have a trade, your stops are in jeopardy. They could easily spreads could widen and get taken out. That's one of the reasons why I left for. In fact, that's the main reason why I left forex. I hate having a valid setup only to be taken out because of spreads widening during the spread hour. It's so fucking unreasonable. It's such an ancient act. It's ancient like process or part of forex. There's no. I don't even know why it's still there. It's just, yeah, just to frustrate people. That's why I completely left and went back to gold, trading gold and silver sometimes, but mostly gold. Anyway, let me not rant. No opportunities this week. So yeah, that's it. I think I took two trades this week. The first trade, I closed at a small profit, like a very small profit, and the second trade was at a break even or very small loss. So yeah, basically a break even week for me. Two trades, one on a Monday, and the other one I think I took it on a Tuesday. Yeah, so very inactive week, but as you can see, look at the price action. This is the price action of the week, so it really hasn't been moving a lot, you know. And my trading strategy is trend following strategy. So as you can see, there was clearly no trend. Of course, the moving from here to here, that's like a bunch of pips. Like, let's even measure it from here to here. That's like 800 pips, 900 pips. Let's do it accurately from the top to the bottom. So that's 1,000 pips. Yeah. So within this week, gold has moved a thousand pips. Now, forex pairs that could take them a month before they can move 1,000 pips. But you see, within a week, gold has moved 1,000 pips. So it seems like it's not a lot, but actually it is a lot. But because I trade on higher time frames, you know, I wasn't able to get many opportunities to capitalize. So yeah, that's it for this week, and I'll see you again in my next video.